Good morning, everybody. This is Holly with Pilates and Yoga Center. Welcome to my Pilates Mat class. I'm just going to be starting with a quick mic check to get us set up. If for some reason this broadcast would cut out, just know I will get right back online, so you just need to go right back to our Facebook page and check for a new stream to start. But hopefully we won't have that problem this morning. Fingers crossed. So just give me a moment to pull up the video, check my sound. All right, it's looking like I have sound. Fantastic. So how is everybody doing on this wonderful Monday morning? We're entering week 7. I guess I was actually week 7 on Saturday of the studio being closed, the starting of it. So that's kind of weird. Uh-oh, Sandra, you can't hear me. Let's see. I can hear me on my computer. Try turning up your sound. Let me know if that works. If not, I can replug. But you probably can't hear what I'm saying to you. So, other news today. What else do we have going on for you guys? Hopefully you guys are all receiving my auto emails. Thank you so much to everybody who filled out my survey. It's definitely helping me kind of figure out what you guys want as far as virtual options, as well as when we reopen back in the studio. Today, Eva at 2 o'clock has a chair yoga class on Zoom, so all those details were sent this morning in an email, as well as I will be trying out tomorrow at 7 a.m. Pilates mat class, similar to what we're doing right now, but on Zoom, because I did have some requests for that, and oddly, the people that requested that also requested early mornings, so that's hence the 7 a.m. If that works, I will be adding more of those, but I just want to give it a try first, just to see how it is, see if it's beneficial, if I can really see you guys all online on my screen to be able to make it worthwhile to have you there to see and correct. And also, I kind of want to see how many people I can fit on the screen and accurately see, because as we know, our technology devices are only so big. Anyways, so I guess with that being said, we will be getting started shortly. Just go ahead, get yourself comfy on your mat. And let me make sure one more person who wanted to join knows how to join us right now. Okay, great. Looks like you got sound. Looks like Valerie is here with us too. That's who I was waiting for, so I'm glad she found the video. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So I want you guys to just go ahead and lay back on your mats. We're going to bring, if any time during this you can't hear me, sound goes out, the video stops, just know I'm going to come back on and start. I will be looking down at my computer screen periodically, so you can always leave a comment, and if I notice there's a bunch of chatter, I will try to get up and move with you guys. So we're going to start with our feet, just right in line with our hips, bottom of the feet pressed on the ground. Go ahead, just bring those arms right down by your side. So we want to pull the shoulders away from the ears, and we're just going to start by slowly warming up that spine. So take a deep inhale, and then as you exhale, press into the heels as you slowly curl that tailbone up one vertebrae at a time. Now pay close attention to those muscles right between your hip bones and your rib cage. You want to make sure your belly's pulled in tight like you're putting on a tight pair of pants. Take an inhale there. As we exhale, roll back down, thinking with the upper vertebra and rolling it down. Very last thing down is that tailbone. Pause at the bottom. Take another inhale. As we exhale, we pull the belly button in. So think of pressing that lower back into the mat as you lift the hips up. Pressing into the heels, pressing into the back of the arms. Pause at the top, taking an inhale. As we exhale, roll it down, one vertebra at a time. Good. Just being nice and gentle to that spine. It is Monday morning. We want to wake it up. Taking an inhale. As we exhale, scoop the belly, pressing into the heels, pressing into the back of the arms. Lifting those hips up. Pausing at the top, taking an inhale. As we exhale, roll it down. One vertebra at a time. Beautiful. Let's take one more like that. Inhale. Exhale, press into the heels, lifting those hips up, scooping the belly. Abs are pulled in tight. Don't pop the rib cage here. Just stay nice and strong in the glutes, pressing through the back of the arms. And as you exhale, roll it down. One vertebra at a time. Beautiful. From there, just hugging both knees into the chest, and we're going to rock it side to side. From here, go ahead, lifting those legs up to a tabletop position. Arms are going to come right down by your side. We're just going to continue warming up those abs with some toe tips. So you want to drop your right toe down towards the ground as you inhale, trying to keep those hips stable. Now, as you exhale, scoop the belly. Think of sinking that lower back into the mat, using your abdominals to pull the leg back up. Continue on the left side. Inhale. Exhale, scoop the belly as you pull that leg up. Inhale, drop the right leg. Exhale, pull it up. Inhale, drop the left. Exhale, pull it up. Inhale, drop the right. Exhale, pull it up. Inhale, drop the left. Exhale, bring it up, making sure you're not letting that lower back arch as you drop that toe down. Exhale, bring it up. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. From here, taking an inhale. On the exhale, if you can, curl that upper body, chin comes into the chest, reach those fingertips forward. Now you can either leave those legs in your tabletop position or you can send them all the way out, getting ready for your 100. So we're going to start pumping those arms. So you want to inhale for 5 pumps of the arms and exhale for 5, scooping the belly in tighter. Inhale for 5 and exhale for 5, squeezing those inner thighs, squeeze those glutes. Inhale. And exhale, pulling the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. If you feel any tension in that neck, just lower it down. Making sure that lower back isn't arching. And exhale. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale. Last set, inhale, and exhale. Beautiful, hold it there. Hugging those knees into the chest, lifting the upper body a little bit higher, and rolling it back down. From here, we're gonna stretch those legs out in front of you, getting ready for some roll-ups. Go ahead, reach those arms all the way back over your head. Bring your feet to your Pilates stance, so you want those heels together. Taking an inhale. As we exhale, chin comes into the chest, rolling it up, so scoop that belly. Right here, press those shoulders down. As you exhale, stretch it forward. Imagine your Pilates instructor's hands right on your lower back. You're trying to push your spine into it. From here, I like to sit up tall. Inhale. If you've been taking this class with me for a while, you know that I like to lengthen my spine before I roll back. As I exhale, scoop that belly. Imagine someone's pulling your fingertips in the opposite direction as you roll it back. Remember, slower is more controlled. It's a harder movement. Inhale. Exhale, chin comes into the chest, scooping that belly. And exhale, stretch it forward. Same thing, the belly's pulling into the spine. Inhale in, sitting up nice and tall. Now, if you need help with that roll down, just bend those legs in. As you exhale, scoop the belly. Arms come back. Same if you need assistance rolling up. You're keeping those legs bent. Inhale. As you exhale, use the back of your legs to slightly assist you, but don't let those shoulders pull up by your ears. Sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, we'll stretch it forward. Inhale, sitting it up. Exhale, rolling it back. Good. Let's take one more like that. Big inhale. Exhale, chin comes into the chest, scooping the belly. Abs pulling in. Sit up nice and tall. Exhale, stretch it forward. And inhale, sitting it up. As we exhale, rolling all the way back down towards the mat. Good. Just go ahead, leaving those arms down by your side. Bend that right knee into your chest. We're just going to give it a hug for a second. Try to stretch out that left leg. Now, if this left hip is too tight, you can go ahead and bend it in. Do what feels good for you. From here, we're going to send that right leg up towards the ceiling, getting ready for our single leg circles. Arms are down by the side. We're going to cross it over the body as we inhale, exhale to pull it up. Inhale and exhale, making sure with each circle, you're getting a little abdominal contraction. Inhale and exhale, making sure those hips aren't too wobbly. If you can't straighten that leg all the way, just keep the leg bent and draw the circle with your knee. Opposite way. Inhale, exhale, bring it up. Inhale and exhale. 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 One more. Beautiful. Hugging that knee into the chest, giving it a nice stretch. And sending that leg down. From there, bending the left leg in, giving it a nice hug, stretching out that hip. Really try to press the back of the right leg into the mat. It'll help aid you with the stretch, and make sure you're not lifting those shoulders up by your ears. From here, we're going to stretch that left leg all the way up. Arms will come down by the side. Inhale as you cross it over the body. Exhale to pull it up. Inhale and exhale. 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 One more. Beautiful. Take it the opposite way. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. Good. Hugging that knee down in towards your chest. And sending that leg all the way down. Arms come up overhead. We're going to roll up to transition here. Taking an inhale as you exhale, tucking that chin in towards the chest. Pull those abs in. Sit up with control. Taking a nice inhale here. And as we exhale, stretching it forward. Go ahead, just relax that body on top of the thighs for a second. From here, sitting up nice and tall, we're going to scoot ourselves a little bit closer to our front of our mat, getting ready for rolling like a ball. So our hands are going to come right here on our shins. Taking an inhale, as we exhale, we're going to rock backwards, picking those toes up. So scoop the belly. Make sure your ponytail is not in the way, like mine. Shoulders relaxed, chin tucked in, nice round C-curved spine. From here, we're going to rock it backwards as we inhale. Exhale, coming up to balance. Now, if rolling isn't an option for you, just work on balancing there with those toes lifted. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's do two more. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Holding it here, scooping the belly. Now, if you can't, bringing those knees together, lifting them up to a tabletop position. Stretching those fingertips nice and long. Relax the shoulders. Imagine there's a table under your arms and you're pressing into that. From here, extending those toes out nice and long. Holding that position, long spine. Taking an inhale, on the exhale, bending back into that tabletop position. We're gonna roll it backwards, bending that right knee in towards your chest. Right hand's gonna come to the outside of that right ankle. Left hand's gonna come on the inside of that right leg. Left toe is reaching long like someone's pulling it. From here, just switch. Hold that position for a second. Check your alignment. Make sure your shoulders are square, your hips are squared, the belly's pulled in, no arch in that lower back. If you need to, just grab a pillow to put underneath your head to support it. And switch. You don't want to feel any tension in that neck. And switch. And switch. Good. Make sure you're breathing. And I don't care how you breathe. Just breathe. What feels natural for you? Inhale. Breathing is so important these days. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Keeping that breath going. Switch. And switch. One more each side. Switch. And switch. Beautiful. Now, if you can, keep that upper body lifted. Hands come right into the ankles. Chin in towards the chest. From here, we're going to inhale, taking a big open of the arms. As we exhale, circle them around, grabbing onto those ankles. Again, inhale, reach. Exhale, circle, bending it in. And you can always take the circle smaller. Inhale. And exhale, just making sure that lower back stays connected to the mat. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Just holding those legs in towards your chest. Rock it side to side. Getting ready for your single straight leg stretch. So ideally, hence the name, you want those legs to be straight. If they can't be straight, no worries, just do what you can. So we're gonna take an inhale. On the exhale, curl that upper body again. We're gonna take the right leg up. Now you're either gonna grab behind the thigh or the calf or the ankle, maybe even grabbing that foot if you're super flexy. Left leg is gonna reach out, holding the stretch here. Scoop that belly, taking an inhale. Now as we exhale, switch those legs. Inhale, exhale, switch. Now if you notice your hips pop while you do this, think about that toe reaching further out towards the wall, not further down. Find that length in the hip. Inhale. And exhale. Keep it going, breathing. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Hugging those knees into the chest, lowering the head down. Taking those arms a big circle around and back behind your head. Elbows are going to be nice and wide. From here, we're going to stretch both the toes up. Now, if you have any sort of lower back issues, I want you to bring your hands right underneath your hips. Inhale. As we exhale, we're going to lift that upper body. From here, we're going to lower the legs down as far as you can, keeping that lower back connected to the mat. So you're going to inhale. Exhale, bring it up. Now squeeze your booty here. Inhale. Exhale, bring it up, using those abs to pull the legs back up. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Let's take 3 more. Inhale. And exhale. And remember, it can just be a tiny movement right to here. Exhale in. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Hugging those knees in. Relaxing the head down for a second. Just rocking it out. And you know the last one of our series of 5, we're into the crisscross. So we're going to take an inhale, circling those arms back behind the head. As you exhale, curl the upper body, bringing the legs to a tabletop position. From here, that right elbow is going to reach over towards the left knee. Now find the technique here. Elbows are reaching in opposition. Now switch. Trying to maintain that lift of the upper body. And switch. Good. And switch. Scooping the belly in. Not letting it pooch out. Switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. Switch. And switch. Switch. And switch. Beautiful. Hugging those knees into the chest. Let's just take a quick stretch here. Lifting those legs up in a tabletop position. Open the arms out to the side, palms up. Drop those knees over to the right side of your room. Let's try to keep both shoulder blades down, connected to the mat, holding it here for a breath. Good. You deserve a stretch sometimes too, even in Pilates. Pilates is about stretch with strength and control. Who knows that, Ramona Crode? Up. Legs go the opposite way. Holding that stretch. Good. Bringing those legs back up. Time for a roll up to transition, so stretch those legs out, or maybe you're keeping them in bent. Arms are going to come back up over our head, taking an inhale as we exhale. Chin comes into our chest as we roll it all the way up. And from here, just stretching it forward one more time. Good. From here, we want to sit up nice and tall. We're going to open those legs about the distance of your mat, getting ready for some spine stretch, more stretching. So we're going to flex our feet, stretch our fingertips forward. Now again, imagine there's a table under your arm and you're kind of pressing into it. We're going to take an inhale here, and as we exhale, stretch forward. Now imagine your spine is being pulled backwards right from the center. The crown of the head is reaching forward. Now on your inhale, sit up nice and tall, trying to create space between each vertebra as you sit all the way up. Again, take it forward. Exhale, scooping that belly, reaching those fingertips. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Shoulder blades down and back here. Exhale, stretching it forward, scooping that belly. Inhale, sitting it up. Let's take one more like that. Exhale, stretching it forward, scooping the belly. Inhale, sitting it up. Nice. From here, scooching a little bit more forward, we're going to get ready for your double leg rocker. So we're going to start with just a balance to warm up those hamstrings. Go ahead, hold underneath the back of your thighs. Now rock backwards a little bit, lifting those toes. From here, just stretch that right leg out. Try to keep a nice long spine here. Now bend that down. Exhale, lift the left leg. Bending it down. Exhale, lift the right. Bending it down. Exhale, lift the left. Bending it down. From here, stretching both legs up. If you can, walking those hands up to your ankles. Getting ready to rock it and roll it back. If you can't roll, just hold here and balance. We're going to take it back. Inhale. Exhale, bringing it up. Inhale. And exhale. 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 One more. Inhale. And exhale, holding it here. Now again, bringing those legs together if you can. You might need to bend to tabletop. Holding that teaser position, and we're going to slowly lower it down into the mat. Reaching those toes further, scooping the belly, squeezing those inner thighs. Use that control to take you all the way down to the mat. Beautiful. Arms are going to come right down by your side. From there, bend the legs in, send them both up towards the ceiling. We're going to work on a little bit of corkscrew. So we're going to be drawing circles with both legs squeezed tight together. So we're going to start by taking the legs to the right as you inhale. They're going to lower down. As you exhale, just bring them right back to the center. No lift of the hips yet. Now reverse that. Take it to the left. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back to the center. As you bring it back to the center, think of sinking that lower spine into the mat. Again, inhale to the right. Exhale up to the center. Inhale to the left. Exhale, bringing it up to the center. Now you can add that hip lift if you'd like. So we're going to take it to the right. Bring it back up. Lift those hips. Take it to the left. To the center. Try to lift those toes up towards the ceiling. Good. To the right. To the center. Lifting those toes. One more time to the left. Center. Lifting those toes. Good. Holding it right here. Taking an inhale. As we exhale, we're just going to rock it backward. Toes are going to come parallel to the floor. Getting ready for a little bit of jackknife. Now, if you can, stretch those toes up towards the ceiling, pressing into the back of the arms. Inhale, exhale. Toes are going to come backwards, parallel with the ground. Taking an inhale as we exhale, rolling it down through the spine. Now, use those hands if you need to support yourself. Or you might just want to watch this time. Taking an inhale. We're going to pause here in 90 today. Taking an inhale. One more time like that. Exhale, rocking those toes back so they're parallel to the ground. Now as you lift up, think of your hips lifting up towards the ceiling. Think of that butt reaching. Inner thigh squeeze. Try to send those toes up. Beautiful, belly scooped in. From there, toes come back parallel to the ground. And rolling it down. This time taking a deep inhale if you need to, supporting those hips with your hands. And slowly roll the toes all the way down to the mat. From here, arms are going to come back up over your head. Taking an inhale as we exhale, tucking the chin in towards the chest, sitting it all the way up. Nice and tall. Let's get ready for some saw. So we're going to open those feet about the distance of your mat. Again, arms are going to come out to the side. Right here, lengthen that spine. So even though I'm not there, imagine I'm there and I'm pulling that ponytail you have on top of your head up tall. Nice long spine here. We're going to take an inhale. So we exhale, twist to the right. Take that left hand, slice off that pinky toe. Now you want those hands reaching in opposition. So the right hand is reaching forward. The left hand is reaching back in opposition. From here, sit up nice and tall, taking an inhale. So we exhale, twist to the left. Same thing now, but this left hand is swiping off the left toe. I probably messed that up in my words saying. Sorry, I got confused. Inhale. What's new, huh? Exhale, twist. Inhale. You guys know what to do, though. I'm confident of that. Inhale, lengthen. That's one thing about our PYC girls. They know their Pilates mat. And inhale. And exhale. One more time each side. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, lifting it up. And exhale, sliding it off. Nice. From there, we're just going to take it over to our bellies. We're going to set up for our single leg kick. So you want to come down onto your bellies. Let's hope my mic doesn't go funky on me. So you want to be on your elbows, fists together. Legs squeeze nice and tight together, and you're trying to pull your belly button up off the mat. Now, notice my shoulders aren't up by my ears. I'm not collapsing in my back. I'm trying to stay nice and lifted. The crown of my head is lifting as well, so I don't have my head straight up like this, that it's putting my spine in a bad position. I'm keeping it in alignment. From here, I'm going to kick into my bottom 2 times. Kick, kick. Lower it down. Other leg. Kick, kick. Lower down. Keeping those abdominals pulled in. Kick, kick. Lower down. This is so good for those hips to stretch them out. It's the reverse of that position we're sitting in all day. Kick, kick, and lower. Kick, kick, and lower. Really try to get that heel into the bottom. Kick, kick, and lower. One more time. Kick, kick, and lower. Beautiful. Lowering it down to the mat. The right cheek is going to come to the mat. Hands are going to come behind your back. Elbows open nice and wide. From here, we're going to kick into the bottom 3 times. 1, 2, 3. From here, we're going to lift the upper body up, pressing those shins into the mat. Same thing here. Crown of the head is reaching for the wall in front of you. Don't lift that neck. Long spines here. From here, lower down. Left cheek comes to the mat. We're going to kick it in. Elbows down. 1, 2, 3. Lift that upper body up. Stretching those arms, stretching through the shoulders, but don't creak that neck. Lowering down to the right cheek. 1, 2, 3. Lifting it up. Opening that chest. Lower the left cheek down. 1, 2, 3. And lifting it up. Holding it here. Now if you can, let go of those hands. Open them out to the side. Send them all the way to the front. And lower down, hands coming right in by your armpits. Forehead is on the mat. Take an inhale now. As you exhale, we're going to press into the mat, just lifting the upper body slightly. So the crown of the head, so this top part here is reaching in a diagonal. Inhale on the exhale, float those palms up. Taking an inhale, stretch those arms behind you if you can, trying to maintain that lift, keeping the belly pulled into the spine. Now, if you can, circle those arms all the way around to the front on the inhale, reaching nice and long. Exhale, lowering it down, hands come by the armpits. Inhale, exhale, press into the hands, lift that upper body, squeeze those glutes. Inhale, exhale, lift the hands. Inhale, exhale, send those arms back. Inhale, exhale, send those arms all the way forward. And lowering it down. Beautiful, just pressing it up, opening those knees nice and wide. I like to take a child's pose here just to stretch out that lower back. Reach the fingertips forward, drop that forehead down to the mat. Just enjoying that stretch a little bit. Good. From here, we're gonna walk those hands in, flip those toes over, drop the heels down, roll up, stack that spine. And we're going to go to some push-ups here. So this first set I'm going to show you, we're going to be modified on our knees. Arms are down by the side. Inhale, palms come up, lengthening that spine. Now as we exhale, dropping the chin towards your chest. And you want to imagine you're doing a roll up here. So feel those abdominals work. When the hands get down to the mat, we're going to take 4 steps forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now from here, I'm going to come to my knees, crisscross my ankles. We're just going to do 3 push-ups in today's class. So elbows are going to go straight back as far as you keep keeping them back. So it might just be an inch here. That's all you can do. That's all I want you to do. Exhale, push up, pull that belly button in. Don't let it hang down to the ground. Inhale, bend the elbows. Exhale, press it up. 1 more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press it up. Good. Now from here, drop those toes down. And I want you to use the abs to lift back up into that plank. Try to rock your weight back to your feet so you feel a stretch in the calves. Now from here, walk the hands in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Finding that length in your spine. Exhaling as you roll it up. Right here, lifting the shoulders up by the ears, rolling them back and down. Let's repeat that. Those of you who can, I want you to come to that full plank push-up. Exhale, dropping the chin down towards the chest. From here, walking those hands out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or maybe you're just holding this plank, working on getting strong here. You have to have a strong plank before you can do push-ups. From here, we're bending the elbows down. And lift. Beautiful. Belly pulled in. Don't let it drop towards the ground. And up. 1 more. Down. And up. Holding it there. Slowly walking the hands back in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Relaxing the body there. And we're going to roll it up, squeezing those inner thighs as you roll up, using those abdominals, sucking in, lifting the shoulders up by the ears, rolling them back and down. Beautiful. Turn around on your mat. Now we're going to practice sitting down without using our hands. So I want you to crisscross your feet. Cross your arms over like a genie. I just realized my head's cut off. Oopsies. As we exhale, we're going to lower down. So bend those knees out to the side, finding your balance, sitting it back down onto the mat. Beautiful. From there, just rolling yourself all the way down. And we're going to get ready for some teasers. So today I want you to just reach your arms all the way back up overhead. The first one we're going to do, we're going to start in a tabletop position. So lift those legs up, squeeze those inner thighs. Taking an inhale on the exhale, chin comes into the chest, roll it up to that teaser position. From here, if you can, stretching those toes. Imagine someone's pulling the toes and the fingertips. You're trying to reach up to grab that $100 bill. Inhale as you exhale, rolling back down, bending those legs back into your tabletop position, stretching the arms all the way back up over your head. From here, stretching those legs all the way out if you can. We're going to go into a full teaser. Taking an inhale as you exhale, chin comes into the chest, rolling it up, lifting those legs nice and high. Squeeze the inner thighs. Now here, relax those shoulders down. Inhale as we exhale, rolling it down, stretching those toes nice and long. Good. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, chin comes into the chest, lifting it up nice and high, holding it here. Inhale. Exhale, lowering it down. Remember, work with that control. Inhale. Exhale, lift it up, hold it here. Beautiful. From there, just slowly dropping the toes down to the mat, flexing the feet, lifting those arms all the way up, and stretching it forward. Beautiful. From here, we're just going to finish it off with a little bit of seal to roll out that back. So you're going to bend your legs in almost in a butterfly position. Take these hands, thread them through around your calves, and then your hands will come right onto the top of your ankles. From here, you're going to rock back like you're getting ready to do rolling like a ball. Chin comes into the chest. We're going to clap the feet 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Roll back. Clap them. 1, 2, 3. Roll up. Chin into the chest. 1, 2, 3. Roll back. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. Back, 1, 2, 3. Up, 1, 2, 3. Back, 1, 2, 3. Up, 1, 2, 3. Back, 1, 2, 3. Take it up, 1, 2, 3. Hold it there. Remove those hands, close those legs together. From here, stretching it out into your teaser, lifting and holding, scooping the belly. Beautiful, slowly dropping those toes down and then just turning yourself to the side. From here, your legs are going to be over towards the left side of the room. Just take that left hand, bring it to your ankle. Right arm's going to reach up, taking a big inhale. As you exhale, stretching it to the side. Good. Enjoy this stretch here. Relax those shoulders. Beautiful. Taking a big inhale, float that arm down. Flip the legs. They come over to the right side of the room. Right hand's going to come to the ankle. Left arm's going to come up, taking an inhale. As we exhale, stretching it over to the side. Good. Bringing that arm all the way up. Arm down by the side. Let's go ahead, bringing those hands in front of you. Coming to a squatted position here. Open those toes out. So I'm in my Pilates stance. My heels together, toes are slightly open, knees are slightly open. From here, I'm going to drop those heels down towards the ground. Soften the knees, relax my body here. Taking a big inhale, and as I exhale, slowly rolling it up. Zipping my inner thighs, zipping my belly. Trying to create length in my spine as I lift it back up. Focusing on my alignment, inhaling, lifting my shoulders up, exhale, rolling them down. Again, inhale, lift, exhale, lower down. Last one, and lower. Beautiful. You guys are all done. Thank you so much for joining me on this beautiful Monday morning. I will be logging right back on in a few minutes for my senior stretch and strength class. You do not need to be a senior to do this, but it will be a slow-moving stretch and lightweight workout for seniors or anybody that has a hard time getting on the ground. So there's lots of modifications, things like that. And then if you want to join me bright and early tomorrow at 7 a.m., please send me a message or leave me a comment below, and I will send you the login information for that Zoom meeting. I have a couple people already planning to attend, so I am excited for that. I don't know at all how it's going to work yet because it'll be my first time. I've been doing some privates via Zoom, but with a group. It scares me a little bit because there's multiple people on the screen, so I feel I have to watch more of you at once. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist when it comes to those sort of things. But yeah, I'm going to give it a try. Anyways, if that goes well, I will be adding some of those if we have time before hopefully the studio will reopen. Anyways, I love you all. Thank you so much for your support and have a wonderful afternoon. Bye-bye.